Without any doubt, music is one of the most important aspects when it comes to cinematic storytelling. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about my 3 main platforms that I like to use and what you need to consider. Coming up. Hi guys, my name is Paul, I'm a German filmmaker and this channel is all about filmmaking, gear reviews, but also DaVinci Resolve tutorials. So if that's something that you're interested in, consider subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. So by the way, in this video I'm using a new microphone solution which is directly connected to the camera. It's the Hollyland Lark 150, I'm currently testing it. So if you're just noticing anything awful or something like that concerning the audio, because normally I'm using my studio microphone, just tell me in the comments below. So in this video, as I've said, I will talk about the music platforms that I use, which are Epidemic Sound, Artlist and also AUDIIO. By the way, any of these platforms are great, I use them all the time. And I've also used a bunch of others over the last years, like MusicBed or Soundstripe, but particularly these 3 are for me the most important ones. So therefore I want to talk and compare about them to help you find the right solution. So let's start by talking about the newcomer AUDIIO. And I'm using that since like a couple of months ago, and personally I was really curious to see what it's all about when I joined. And honestly, I'm really amazed by the versatility that the platform offers you, because they have a huge variety of music. Honestly, it's not that big as, for example, Artlist, but also Epidemic Sound, because they're much longer on the market, but they're adding constantly new music, and the quality of the music that I find there is really, really nice. They also have a plan for you that you can use sound effects, which I find really helpful, because I use sound effects for all my professional commercial work when I'm doing like sound effects and all that stuff. So that's really helpful to have that. And the price of AUDIIO is just insane, because for $1.99 you're getting a lifetime membership, which is crazy. You just pay once and you have the membership forever. And that's also the special offer that I can announce to you. Link to that is in the description for you if you want to check that. But my personal opinion, I really like AUDIIO and I like the music that they have there, and also like the usability is really nice. One really important thing that you always need to consider is the licensing. So what covers the license of the music? This is really important to understand. And for Artlist, it's really simple, but we are talking now about AUDIIO. For AUDIIO, it's like you can use it for your personal projects, and also when you're using it for client work, as long as it's on social media or web use or something like that. So let's say like the standard ones. But if you have like a project that is going to be showed in TV, or it's going to be a big commercial that they show in TV or a Netflix series, or so let's say the upper end of the high-end commercials, it's basically sure that millions and millions of people are going to see that, then the licensing does not cover that. So just keep that in mind. So if you're using that for for commercial work or something like that, just make sure that your client is aware of what it covers and what not. And basically if they want to put it on Netflix, it's not going to work. But for most of the work, I think it's really helpful. So now let's come to the second platform that I used since it already came out, and that is Epidemic Sound. And I personally really love Epidemic Sound. They have a huge library of music, and they have really good creators, and they also have like overall I think the best sound effects platform. For me personally, when I'm shooting work, I already know in front what platform I'm gonna use, because Epidemic Sound is for me like when I'm doing like social media work, when the client wants to post an ad, so it's like a 1-minute ad or something like that, and it should be engaging, it should be like really uplifting, something like that, really like lifestyle, so to say. Especially for that occasions, I find the perfect music always on Epidemic sound. And also for my YouTube work, I think it's really great. You can also find other music, that's not the point, but that's just my personal finding. Concerning about the license of Epidemic Sound, it's the same as audio, so your personal stuff is always covered, or if the client uses that on their website, social media, whatsoever. But as far as television commercial is concerned, or Netflix, any high-end streaming services, something like that, the license does not cover that, and you need to do a single purpose licensing, which you can approach them to do that. So talking about the price, Epidemic Sound is subscription based as Artlist, and I think Audio will do that model fairly soon as well. And I could figure out for you to test Epidemic Sound for 30 days. You get a 30-day trial if you check the link out down below, so you can check it out for you if it's something that you like. And if you don't like it, you don't have to use it after that. So now let's come to Artlist, and I also use Artlist, and I personally also love Artlist. And for me, I think personally, I find most of the songs that I use on Artlist that are for commercials, like image videos, so to say, or if I'm using it for like a documentary, something which is more emotional and always like that. And yeah, I love the music that they have there. It's really high quality, and also when you search for it, they always constantly adding new videos or new music, and I really love their service. And also the sound effects that you have there are also great. So and here you see the price of Artlist. You pay it once and then you're basically covered for the rest of the year, which I think is a really reasonable price. And I think one of the main benefits also of Artlist, and that is what differentiates them from the competition, is that their license covers everything. So you can use that, and it covers Netflix, TV shows, whatsoever. So one subscription covers everything. I also have used Soundstripe, but personally for me the music that I found there was not what I liked the most, so therefore I stick with these three. And also occasionally I use MusicBed, but therefore I don't use the subscription model, just like single license purposing or single purpose licensing, that's the right term. So, and yeah, the music on MusicBed is really high quality as well. But for 99% of my work, I use either Artlist, Epidemic Sound and Audio. And I've used music from all three of them in this video here as well. So I think you're gonna like it. And yeah, also for Artlist, before I'm gonna wrap this video up, you get a 2-month free trial so that you can test it for yourself. And if you like it, you can go ahead with it. And if you don't, then just skip it. So if you have any further questions, just drop them down in the comments below, and I see you in my very next video. Cheers! Platforms that I use for choosing the right video. In this channel is all about filmmaking, gear reviews, but also I should turn the phone off. Yes. Oh, I touched the focus as well.